Good, happy Sunday morning, everyone. I decided to go to early church today because it's going to be another glorious day in northwestern Wisconsin. And I'm going to get the car washed after church, do something a little bit different, similar to what I am doing with my channel right now. I know I said I would be changing October 1st, but why not make it the first day of the week? Shake it up a little bit. Change it. It's time. So, for those of you that have been following me for quite some time, you're probably wondering, why change the channel? What are you talking about? Are you going to go to the standard American diet and be sad again? Absolutely not. I plan on continuing to be carnivore, and yes, truth be told, like a lot of people probably don't show on their channels, I'm going to have the occasional pickle, and sometimes if I just feel sassy, I may glug some pickle juice because I like pickles and I love that zippy sour taste, and I'm going to continue to probably keep putting it in my egg salad because I like it. No, the reason I plan on changing up the channel is because it's time. It's time that I tell you guys about the real Jerry and my real experiences. And in addition to me and my experiences, my husband Jack has a lifetime of truck driving experiences and tons of stories, some that are kind of frightening and deadly, and some that will make you absolutely laugh out loud. But the personal side of Jerry, I think it needs to be shown more than you need to see me make a chaffle, if you know what I mean. I do enjoy following people because I like the people, and I want people that follow me to be able to like me as well as my stories, and not necessarily because I know how to fry bacon in the microwave, if you know what I mean. I don't want my food to be the claim to fame. Now I'm in the car wash now, so I'm going to talk while the car is getting all sudsed up. How I started the carnivore diet started way back when I was doing keto. Keto made me lose the weight when I got smart and realized that the standard American diet was failing me. Carbohydrates, seed oils, all the stuff that we know. So, me personally, I could only cook burgers just so many times, and there's not necessarily a recipe. Now, I do appreciate the way Chris Cooking Nashville has been doing a couple of his recipes now with showing the different ways to make eggs and scrambled eggs and chicken wings and all of that wonderful stuff. That I can appreciate because I love doing my eggs the way Chris does it, over a warm water bath. I know it's slow, but those are the best tasting eggs. Yum. I gotta laugh because the door at this Quick Trip in Eau Claire, now this is the big city, this isn't Bloomer or Chautauqua, Wisconsin. So the door at this Chautauqua says you must leave all of your oversized bags at the front register because, let's be frank, people steal things. So it reminded me of the discussion I had with Cindy on last week's video about people stealing things and self-checkouts and what have you. So here's my bag. Let me turn the camera around. There's my bag, and of course I left it at the front counter. And the lady said, "Oh, that's okay, honey. We trust you. You don't look like you steal anything." So I went to her to check out, and I said, "This is legitimately stealing when you can use your rewards card, save money, get gas points, and," let me turn the camera back around, "save points and get a free coffee." It's wonderful. It's beautiful. I have a total this week of $2.80 for my rewards. And the gas this week at the Melby location in beautiful Eau Claire is $2.95. $2.96, let's be real. So that's the price. So I'm gonna go and gas up right now. I have my 2 5-gallon tanks, extra cans, ready for the extra gas. Now this baby's gonna be thirsty, so I'm sure it's gonna take pretty close to 30 gallons. Or I'm sorry, pretty close to 20 gallons. So let's do the routine. Card in. Boop. Enter my security code. Do I want to take $2.80 per gallon? Accept the discount? Why, certainly. No car wash, because I already got one. Oh, I need 3 hands. Let's see. My guess is going to be $12. $12, 12 cents. 13, 12.9. Let's just say 13. Here goes. So this is just my gas tank alone. I think I'll probably put 25 gallons in there. I'm just squeezing in every ounce into the gas tank. And then I can put the excess in one of them once I get to 25 gallons, that is. Now that's just in the gas tank alone. 25 and a half gallons. The rest is going to go. I'll take 4.5 gallons of gas to go, please. It'll be under $5 for 30 gallons, no doubt. But this is the way to save money, people. If you have any sort of rewards, whether it's rewards on groceries, in this case it's gas rewards with Quick Trip, you gotta take advantage of it. See, once it gets too close to the 30 gallons, it starts going very, very, very slow. And it'll stop at 30 gallons, even right on the head. There she goes. $3.87 for 30 gallons of 87% octane. 12.9, 13 cents a gallon. Yes, please. Home again, jiggity jig. Made brunch, scrambled eggs, Ban Marie, crispy bacon. Made a carb sandwich for Jack's bacon breakfast. And now it's time to chill. It's a beautiful day. Let me turn the camera around and show you what the lake looks like. There's the lake. And the leaves, they are changing. Slow but sure. Sad. Then there's Ladybug. She's in trouble. She's on my poo-poo list today. She knows I'm on video, so I can't yell at her today because I'm on video. Typical kid. She's sucking up. Like when the phone rings and your children wanted you back in the day, same with her. When I go on video, she comes out, it's time. Mom, I have something. I need something. Whatever the case may be. So the reason I am dropping the name of carnivore is, let's be frank, we have way too many diet videos out there. Keto, ketovore, carnivore. I mean, I am a huge fan of Chris Cooking Nashville. So in my opinion, if I want to see people make a dozen eggs 12 different ways, I'm going to be watching Chris Cooking Nashville. Just saying. Have you seen his his wings video that he just put out this weekend? Delicious. Those are the kind of videos I want. So yes, I'm still going to continue the carnivore diet, but in my opinion, it's just time for a change because it's almost like I'm living a lie. I talk about food all the time and I talk about cutesy little things because I don't want to ruffle anybody's feathers and I don't want to hurt anybody's little feelings. But I am who I am, and the people that follow me and the people that know me know I'm not going to change. Now, I can budge a certain way here or a certain way there, but I'm not going to continually pound the fact that I'm making and eating a quarter-pound burger for lunch every day at work and egg salad because it just gets boring. Because there's bigger things in this world in the United States. I'm from the United States. So there's bigger things in the U.S. that need tending to and certain truths that need to be addressed. Also, just because I say my way doesn't mean if you comment your way down below that I'm going to delete you or lambaste you or what have you on the channel. Let's bring up stuff for discussion, but more importantly, I want this channel not to be a preachy, teachy, throwing the Bible at you, talking about Teamsters and voting this way, that way, or the other way. I want to have honest discussions and bring up truths that maybe many people don't know. For example, this week at work, one of the kids came up to me. I call them all kids because I'm much older than the lion's share of people I work with. So one of the individuals came at work and asked me, by the way, when are we voting this year and who are we voting for? Really? I hope I didn't make the face that I just made to you, but I'm sure inside I was screaming because people are just ignorant sometimes, or they live in such a bubble, or they just talk about diet food so much and nothing else that's all they have is blinders on constantly. Talk about diet, think diet, let's do videos about food. Or I'm not going to be the type of person that's going to get an endorsement from ABC company, XYZ company, telling you all to buy and subscribe because you get 10% and then I get a kickback in commission. I'm not going to be that type of person. I'm going to speak the truth. I've always spoke the truth, but I'm going to sprinkle it in with a little comedy, a little humor, a little bit of the husband, a little trucking story, a little real life video story. And dare I say, I'm going to talk about my experience with Jeffrey Dahmer. Spoiler alert, you got to stay tuned to hear about that story. And you got to stay tuned to hear about how Jack almost died. Not one, not two, but a couple of times. Just saying. So that's why it's time to change the name of the channel to just middle of the forest, middle of the road, middle of the country. middle of my opinion, middle of my husband's opinion. Just plain good old honest human being talking one to one, a channel talking to a viewer listening to a channel, on earbuds, watching, whatever the case may be, even if it means sharing what my dog is doing, what the leaves are looking like, what the weather is like. It just can't be about food constantly because that's that's getting old. It just is old. And I want to have a little more fun with my channel, and I want to be sassy. I want those of you that have friended me to continue to friend me, continue to make comments down below. Let's debate. Let's discuss. Let's talk about current topics that maybe you don't know about. Let's talk about our truths. So that's it for me. Time to sign off and have a lovely rest of your Sunday. Have a fantastic week, everybody. Take care. God bless. And as usual, I'm going to keep my closing statement. Cheers.